Hello again, and welcome back to the blind playthrough of Tyranny. We're here just kind of rummaging about in Lethian's crossing, stealing, although it's not really stealing, because apparently I'm just allowed to legally take anything I find.
Yeah?
So, no one's made any complaints yet. I've literally just been going house to house, just taking shit. And, like, what's this? Plus subterfuge for rogues? Okay. Yeah, see, people don't turn hostile. I'm basically just taking whatever's in their larders. They don't seem to care. They don't seem to give a shit. It's like, yeah, take whatever you want, Fatebinder. I don't know if it's because I was the former governor, people don't like to, get in my way, or what it is, but or maybe Kairos' empire is just corrupt as shit, and I'm just waltzing in like, hey, yep, I like the look of that. Either way, this empire is. Let's talk about Kairos' empire for a moment. It's very schizophrenic in the sense that it's evil, like it's definitely an occupation. It's some sort of like military dictatorship. It's very, I shouldn't say it's necessarily militaristic, even though we're in a war, so it seems more
I could
militaristic than
bend
it
that
might normally
apart.
be. I have no idea. I don't have a way to tell, but um, it's very authoritarian. I'm not a fan of that. But at the same time, they have some really interesting laws, like you cannot kill endangered species, which I learned from a previous scene. So here's the Fatebinder. We don't need anyone poking their nose in things that don't concern them. This is Tear Smasher's town, and I will take care of it. I've got quotas to enforce, so whatever it is you want, make it quick. What's your status? Not a single problem here. Why, what have you heard? Those bronze mercenaries have been chewing on the settlers' food, and we've had to knock a few skulls. They would make good shock troopers for the chorus. Shame they won't surrender and conscript. And what's worse, they're squatting in the Oldwalls. At least if disfavored had the balls to meet us in open battle. Oh, how's the situation with the Bane been? How's the Bane been? Hey, not my Bane, not my problem. You've got disfavored to clean up that mess. So you know as much as I do. The last thing I need is Scourge haunting my dreams. Is that all you have to say, really? I can't get a quest from you? Okay, let's go in here. Gather my party before venturing forth. Indeed. So yeah, Kairos' empire is very strange. Like, it has some very what today would be considered progressive laws, like you can't kill endangered species. Scarlet Chorus prizes children, that they're very against child abuse. But then, Scarlet Chorus is just a mess of like rape and slaughter, and it's horrible otherwise. But yeah, it's really bizarre empire. An outsider never arrives alone, at least that is what my mother always said. Seems she knew what she was talking about. I'm Eldian, welcome to Lethian's Crossing. And if it isn't Tunon's Fatebinder, welcome back to the Crossing. Haven't seen you around here since you put the Scarlet Chorus in charge of everything. Must say, my memory seems to be failing, something I never thought I'd say. The way people talk about how you came through and drove the Brotherhood out of town and should be more than 10 feet tall and shooting lightning from your eyes, fireballs from my ass. It seemed to remember you being a little more human. Can't always tell the content of pie from the crust, though, can you? Now that I have your ear, though, I'd like to spin you a tale. Now, the chorus can be a bit heavy-handed around town. Could you have chosen someone else to be our overlords? But enough of my prattling. You didn't come here for a history lesson or to get my opinion of your grandeur. The adjudicator sent you for the Archon of Song, I assume. What can this old fool do for you? Wait, did I come here for the Archon of Song? What was that about her? Shireen, the songbird? Feels like it's half the town that she's got mooning over her in that hovel near the river. It's on the first tier if you want to find her. Feel free to take her with you when you go. But seeing as you're not here for her, what can I do for you? I am here for her now. Honestly, I don't think anything else you tell me is nearly as important as telling me that she's here. And if she joins my party, even better. She would be the first Archon to join my party. And I don't know if that makes her, like, ridiculously overpowered or very, very niche. But, I'm interested. I'm interested in hearing about how I might be able to get her on my side. I serve Tunon, not the voices. Your comments will not be used against you. Just answer the question, old man. I promise to control my temper. I don't wish to endanger anyone, that's all, but this guy, of course, is a blight upon us. My niece, my nephew, and a score of our best farmhands were forcibly conscripted into that sickening mob. Soon we'll all be part of the swarm, and there's no one in the village to protect. Well, there might be merchants. I mean, I don't think they're going to conscript all the silly merchants who can't fight, you know? Why do you have camping supplies in your bed? Why do you have sticks and flints and stuff in your bed? That's weird, man. That's really weird. I mean, you know, whatever makes you comfortable, but that is weird. Camping supplies in your bed. That's, ugh. Maybe he's like Geppetto. Maybe he makes, like, wooden approximations of bodies to sleep with. That's really weird, too. Okay, Hella, what was her name? Helena. Show me what you got for sale. Merchant tunic. A superior merchant tunic. But that's not even real armor. Why would I use that? This is light armor, yep. The woman's sandals. Juggler's gloves? That's funny. Nimble. Ranged accuracy up. That's probably really good for Lantry, actually. Probably really good for Lantry. Doesn't he juggle throwing knives and stuff? Warrior's girdle. Plus 10 athletics. Man, there's a lot of stuff that I want to get here, but I don't know. In these kinds of games, I don't really like buying my equipment all that much. This bum here. Flick's been demanding a discount on my wares. On top of that, he's driven away several of my regular customers. This is unacceptable. Alright, I will adjudicate. I'm the Fatebinder. I'm here. Alright, Theric, tell me your side. Like I said, Flick and his chorus gang want a discount on anything they buy from my store. I do that, and it'll probably drive me out of business. Are you overcharging? Ask any other merchant in town. They'll say that my prices are quite comparable to theirs. Doesn't really answer my question. You could be price fixing. Oh right, like you merchants won't stick together to protect your sorry asses. That's probably true. Can't trust merchants. Would giving chorus soldiers a discount be bad for business? Not much, but what kind of example would that set? I'm a loyal citizen. But does that mean Kairos' soldiers can just tell me how to run my store? Have you given discounts to anyone else? Of course, every merchant has a favorite customer or two. Flick isn't one of them. Alright, Flick, tell me your side. Of course, works his ass off protecting Lethian's crossing, so a small discount when we're buying equipment from local merchants seems fair. Why do you need a discount? The chorus already equips you. Sure, but the quartermaster is slow and sends the wrong stuff sometimes. Make that a lot of the time. It's usually faster to buy whatever we need right here in town. Theric says you're driving away other customers. Is this true? Sure, but the quartermaster is slow and... Oh, what? I clicked the wrong thing by accident. Oops. Maybe a few, yeah, but Theric can afford it. Can't you go somewhere cheaper? Why do you have to buy from Theric? You think I didn't try that? Theric's stuff is what we want. It's the best. Yeah, there's a compliment, you bastard. I'm ready to make a decision. That's all I need to hear. Wow, this person's rather burly. Probably conscript him. The chorus gets a small discount, but only on medicinal supplies and only up to a certain quantity determined by Theric. Alright, I guess I can agree to that. Fair enough. Chorus preacher appreciates your help, Fatebinder. Wait a moment. They sounded almost agreeable to your decision. This is one for the Chronicle. Yes. No complaints. I'm a good Fatebinder. Very even-handed. Most of the time. What have we got here? Oh, hey! There she is. She's the only one I can interact with here. Shireen! Welcome.
Well, look who's here. And what brings you to Lethian's Crossing? Can't imagine it's the scenery or the quaint locals. Have you come to spoil my fun?
No, I think I was here for some other reason, but I can't remember. I didn't read the quest text, so I can't remember why
Timon
I'm here.
probably insisted you find me, didn't he?
Did he?
Because we can't let Siren have any fun, can we? Let's control her. Let's tell her what she can and can't do. Let's use her to destroy nations.
Is that really all that bad?
But enough of that talk. What do you think of my followers?
Shitting, didn't we have this problem already?
Oh, Fatebinder. It's not like I was forming an army. And I refuse to take blame for how others respond to me. Are you going to disband this group too?
You can keep your followers for all I care, just don't let it get out of hand.
Why does everyone keep harping on that? Just because I have the power to destroy armies doesn't mean I'm gonna use it. I can't. Not with this stupid helmet on.
You're technically in the Scarlet Chorus too, aren't you? You must be the solo singer of the Scarlet Chorus.
That was a joke. I have a little more self-control than that. But maybe you're right. Perhaps if you were to allow me to accompany you. You did activate one of the Spires, so your power is something I could learn from. You'd be able to teach me how to control myself.
Huh. I don't think that follows logically, but, okay, Shirin, you may join me. You need someone watching you.
Well then, let's go. If you're gonna teach me the wonders of the world, it's not gonna happen here.
Okay, at this point I'm limited to 4 party members, and yet I have interesting people. My party's full. I want to keep Lantry. He's very funny. I don't really like Barrick. He's kind of an idiot. I don't really need Patrick Star.
Fatebinder.
Be seeing you, Patrick Star. Yeah, I guess I'll roll for this with this for now, but
Will do.
I'm honestly not really sure what kind of party I want. I might need to rethink my main character. Maybe make him a bit tankier. That's a character type I always play, though. That's something I'd like to avoid, to be honest. Are you a... I need to do this part first. Oh, you also have 3 skill trees. That's going to make things a little more complicated. Are you primarily like a singer? Does that count as magic? Should I be speccing you like a wizard, or should I be doing it... First of all, I'm going to give you more health. I don't want you to die easily. Where should I be putting points for you? Ability strength. So do songs count as spells or abilities? Given that you already have points in spell strength, I'm kind of leaning towards spells counting as magic. So you already have access to all 3 of these. Sword of Strength, Sword of Justice. So you're kind of like a chanter from Pillars of Eternity. Oh, and it levels up as we go on, okay. A Song of Valor and Defiance adopted by the Venerable Guard to boost morale in their rebellion. Why would you sing that? That's crazy. But yeah, so it gets a little bit better over time. This is Blood Brings the Dawn. It's got a chorus song, that's cool. Plus 8 armor, stolen every... Oh, but it's only fire armor, so it's not that important. It's very situational, I should say. Bleeding damage. So, wow, so this song is actually so bad at max level that it causes their ears to bleed. That is awesome. That's heavy metal right there. That's death metal. Bringer of Death. Song ominously describing the power of Kairos' will as it washes over life in the land. So it like makes them easier to hit. That's a really good one. That's a really, really good one. What's this one? Aria of Force. Does crush damage. Yikes. And the Aria of Resolve. Makes me much more tanky. Wow. Okay, so I have to wait till level 7, 8, 9 for those. Does she automatically get those, I wonder? Or do I actually have to put points into those? 2 songs simultaneously? That is weird. I love it. Okay, so you can go to Peace and War. Disarming guys, that granting her a large bonus to disengagement defense. I don't think that'll be too handy, I don't know. No idea yet. Shitting's aria increases effectiveness of the party's armor. Okay. I'm gonna go with the tanky one. That seems pretty important. Rapid tempo accelerates her vocal progressions, increasing the speed of her songs, causing her to move through each stanza more quickly. A lot of choices here. Disarming guys. Languorous tempo. She slows her vocal progressions, reducing the speed of her songs and causing her stanzas to last longer while that's active. Okay. So, is there a reason I would want them to go quickly? So, I guess, I don't know. I don't really know. Let's see. Aria of Dissonance. But this is an active ability. Like, she has to actually activate this to use it. That's not great. Damage prevention shield around herself. I'm kind of tempted to take that, actually. That sounds pretty good. I think I'm going to go with this. I mean, I feel like this is probably more useful. It really depends, though. If there's like if there are damage songs, then you would probably want to speed them up so that they can like repeat faster and faster. You can increase your DPS. Yeah, so cold magic. Yeah, so I think if you're doing like buffs, you want it to be slower, and if you're doing damage, you really want them to be faster so that you can hit the next damage beat much earlier. She seems like a very interesting character to build. We still have 2 points left, so let's see. Let's do that, and let's get that. Save that, and next turn, I guess we'll start getting into the next tier. And for you, I mean, I'm guessing this is what you need. Let's go with... what is this? Resolve? Give you a little bump in that as well. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's roll with this group for now. Huh, alright. I think that makes sense. I have no clue what's optimal for these character builds, but, wow. And I think my party balance is pretty bad, so Lantry is a good ranged support.
On it.
She seems like good range support. She's like melee DPS, and I don't know if my character's really all that well focused yet. Let's hit up this brothel. The moment we've all been waiting for. The brothel. Let's see what it's like. One in Pillars of Eternity is pretty funny. Alright. This is the place. This is what Verse promised we would visit. Sounds pretty good. I mean, it's not as big as the one in Pillars of Eternity, but I mean, I guess for the world of Tyranny, it's about as good as you're gonna get in this like horrible, squalid empire. You gotta eke out whatever you can, you know. Welcome to the Sword or Sheath, traveler. That's a pretty good name for a brothel, actually. Please come in and get a load off. I am the master of this wonderful establishment, and trust me on this one, the pleasure will be all yours. Balin is the name, but all my friends call me Bay. Alright, Balin is Bay. Would you like to be my friend? Feybinder, what an immense pleasure it is to have you visit the Sword or Sheath. Can I be of service to you? Or rather, how can my wonderful selection of entertainers be of service to you? Conquest. Tell me more about the Sword or Sheath. Tell me about yourself. Or, like, where's the good stuff? I mean, tell me about the entertainment. This is... Do you have anything to eat or drink? I'd say take your pick of my beauties, but I get the feeling you actually mean you want food or drink. I don't have much, because that's not really why people come here, but you're welcome to peruse the menu. Yeah, that's not why I'm here, to be honest. How much does it cost to partake? It all depends on what you're looking for and who you want to play with. Simply approach whomever grabs your interest and work out the details with them. But if you find it's too hard to decide, I can tell you a little bit about each one. The master needs to know his entertainers intimately, of course. Okay, Charitus. Sounds like disfavored or something. One of those northerners. Now, if it's your first time, I might suggest you start with Charitus. He may not be the most adventurous sort, to be sure, but what he does, he's very good at. Straightforward and to the point. You can't go wrong with Charitus. How about Evarista? Oh, Evarista. If you're looking for time with an absolutely insatiable appetite, then you want to speak with Evarista. She won't want to stop even when you're done. And that's an added bonus. If you're tired and don't want to do any work, she'll do it all for you. Just lie back and let her do her job. You will not be disappointed. Half-mast. Confidentially, I would watch out with Half-mast. He's pointing to a beastman. Oh, God. Don't let him charge you too much. He's been told specifically to give people a discount. See, he may not necessarily satisfy you completely, but you will definitely get your money's worth. Look at all that fur. So much to grab onto. Only beastmen available in all the tiers, right here in the Sword or Sheath. Philo. Used to be a contortionist, that one did. If you're looking for someone to hit all the right spots, he's the one for you. If you're looking for a particularly good time, ask him to do the thing with his thumbs. You won't be able to stand for 3 hours. This is a very well-written little place. Interested in Roxana. You want to try something a little more, shall we say, outside the norm, then sweet little Roxy is exactly who you're looking for. Beastman style? Pulling the shades? Splitting the river? Lifting the banner? She'll do it all, and more. I've had more than one patron come out of her room crying with joy, having done things they never imagined. Sheila looks interesting. Ah, Sheila. With that name, she was just destined to be a whore. You know what I mean? And if you want voluptuous, she's the lady for you. Curves, brother, curves. I'm a beast man myself. I'm a breast man myself. Oh my god. I'm a breast man myself. And you can't go wrong with Sheila. I know the entertainers like to tell patrons their signature moves, but if you hire her, make sure you try the Tidecaster's Flow. You'll thank me afterward. Oh god. This is really funny. This is hilarious. Tell me about Thallus. Ah, yes. Thallus. Thallus with the phallus. If you're looking for something a little, shall we say, shit, why am I being discreet? He has an enormous dick. Seriously, it's gigantic. Trust me, you won't be asking, is it in? With this one. It's like the one in Pillars of Eternity with oh god, I don't know, he was an Orlan or something. And you ask them to see it and they actually play a thud sound effect. And it's amazing. So funny. Oh, let's talk about something else. Little time to myself. That seems to be kind of a waste. Well, I don't know if there's anything I really need to do in here, though. I'm going to loot it, though. I'm going to loot the crap out of this place.
On it.
This place only exists because of what I did during the conquest, so I'm going to take my share. Even if it's just a few, you know, fruits and berries. I might go back there later, but for now, I can't remember what I was supposed to do here, to be honest. I have to read the quest text. Figure out why I'm here. I assume I'm eventually going to have to take this, the Spire, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me just remind myself why I'm here. Which one's the quest? This one. Wait, did I not do that? That's kind of annoying. Investigate the Spires. Find a way into Lethian's Crossing Spire. Okay, so I have to go through the Oldwalls. Isn't that super illegal? Isn't that, ridiculously illegal? Isn't that punishable by death if I even so much as tiptoe in there? Fine with the disfavored bronze. They're engaged in combat?
Will do.
Maybe the Bronze Brotherhood isn't that bad after all. Seeking Sheath. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. There's Oldwalls entrance. Oh yeah, I got shooting in my party. That's right. That's cool. I've got the Archon of Song. I don't know if my party is very well balanced anymore. I was thinking about it. I didn't end up reading. I figured because this is a blind playthrough, I shouldn't look online to read about like optimal character builds or anything like that. But I think I'm going to try and play this without Patrick Starr. And in order to do that, I'm going to make Verse my tank. I don't know if she's going to be very good at it, though. What's in here? I'm going to steal a bunch of shit. You two just background NPCs? Yeah. No time to talk to you.
Sorry, I can't.
Is there anyone guarding this? Are they going to notice if I go in? Am I allowed to go in here? Am I just going to make everyone hostile when I come out of here? Did Tunon give me permission to come in here? Are these dead disfavored? Yes, they are. My god, they suck. Disfavored suck. They know only true defeat. And it's laid out before me, just so. Interesting rune. Sunken relief, blah 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 blah. I could take a charcoal rubbing of this rune. If they're not reflected imprints, maybe be able to construct the original shape of the rune. See how that pattern looks broken along two edges? I think there's more to the engraving than what's here. Then we'll look for more. Agreed. Yes. Yes. Let's look for more engravings.
That wasn't so hard.
I do love a good puzzle place. Puzzle dungeon. Aha. There's a door. Do I have to etch some stuff in there? Near perfect seal.
Slow down. Let's
Whoa.
take a closer look.
Just leveled up with Lantry. It's an eerie glow of unknown origin in that pit. Yeah, that's never a good sign, is it? Did I already alluded to this. There's camping supplies in the wall? That's really bizarre. Am I gonna fight Banes? Is that what we're gonna encounter in here? I don't know what Banes are, let alone what they can do and how dangerous they might be. Wait, it's not you, it's Lantry. Okay. I think I should get him some ability cooldown. He can heal a little bit more often that way. Okay, now, Quill. Penetrating throw, that would be quite nice, actually. Should I upgrade his spells? I'm going to upgrade his quills. Give him a bit armor pen on his throws. Maybe I should give him a javelin. Are javelins better than throwing knives? Who knows? Give him a big quill to write with. It's called javelin. Okay, I guess we're going to go into this dungeon a little bit further.
My mother always told me to stay away from spires. Not that I ever listened.
Okay, this looks like a puzzle of some sort. This chamber immediately reminds me of Ascension Hall. It does. It's true. Hold a moment. If my sense of direction is at all reasonable, we are standing below the spire in this region. What do you know of the spires, old man? About as much as you, I'm afraid. Well, that's not very helpful. I mean, if you're telling me how to do this puzzle, yes, I think I can figure it out.
Okay.
Silly
Any
bloke.
bets on which sigil unleashes more scourges?
Is that another rune I can rub? I love rubbing out runes. Okay, so... Wait, does that symbol have something to do with... Should I just try to copy that symbol? What just, No, I don't want that. Wait, is there something in here that can help me? Notes? No. Wasn't there a section with, like, missives? Yeah, here. Okay, nothing. Determine the significance of the rubbing. I don't know, it just feels good. Do I have a... Do I have a complete rubbing? Do I have a rubbed to completion parchment? No? I have some stuff I should probably check to equip. Including a possibly better short bow. An Azure Bell. What is that? Okay, there's a lot of stuff to look at there. I'm gonna do it later. So this is... I'm guessing it's a reset button of some sort. Is there a way for me to know... Okay, so I'll see if I can just draw this rune. So...
Of course.
I'd rather the Fate Binder does it. There we go. I'm gonna try and draw that rune. And then up to the top. So do I have to connect it like this?
Yes.
Come
On it.
Hey. Did it correctly. There we go. And then... There's no way to connect those up, right? And do I hit this? No, that'll just reset it. That didn't do anything. That's a little annoying. So, do I need to progress with the quest some other way before I can come and activate the Spire? I need to rub out more runes. Is that the... No, that's a different symbol completely. I can hear evil. I can hear the sounds of evil. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where I can get another rubbing. I mean, it needs to be someplace with some privacy where no one else can see me do it. I can hear magic going on behind that door. Determine the significance of the rubbing. Examine it to see what it looks like. Didn't I? And didn't it say it was incomplete? Okay, I'm gonna have to take another look. It's Spire items. Is there a quest item section? This is quest items. A portion of an unknown sigil has been recorded. This charcoal imprint is rough and incomplete. Is it a mystery, though? Okay, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out next time. We're gonna figure out this mystery. We're gonna crack this spire. We're gonna take it over. We're gonna slay the spire, as it were, next time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Be seeing ya.